But one of the great benefits of working with Toby, he's going to have his own diary, as we know, and talking to you like this, is we can further stress the importance of what we call the foundation training, which we really believe every horse should have, other than a competition horse, because people often think, you know, a cob is, they want a cob because a cob is quiet, and by virtue of it being a cob or cob type horse, that's enough. And he is, you know, an age, he's 9 years old.
He is.
Yes, and of course he hasn't done things for the whole 9 years of his life, but nevertheless he's 9 years old. So a lot of people would think, well, a 9-year-old cob, you know, that's broken and riding, well, that's all they need to, you know, to go out there and have a nice time riding him. But clearly, you know, your experience shows that descriptions can vary and not always be accurate. I don't know if you agree with this, that, you know, you tried him several times and you didn't always listen to a little niggle of how you felt, and perhaps because of your inexperience you allowed the trainer to say this is all normal, even though perhaps you felt there might have been something behind it. And it just shows to you, and obviously there's a lot of people in your position, that it's not enough just to have a cob of 9 years old. That cob needs things in his toolbox in order to take responsibility for himself and his rider, so that you can both build a partnership and feel that more or less you can go anywhere with your horse, and you and he you know, singing from the same hymn sheet.
That's exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm certain that Toby is that type of horse.
I'm sure that he is. I'm sure that he is that type of horse. Like all these things, and you mentioned the word quick fix and cosmetic, and we live in a society where we want instant everything, gratification, communication, results. And it really doesn't matter whether we call it natural horsemanship, conventional horsemanship, traditional horsemanship. There's only really two forms, good and bad horsemanship. And to get him to that place is perfectly possible, and I'm sure that we'll get there. But it doesn't take 5 minutes, and it doesn't take a week or two. And I know that you have an understanding of that, and that's great. And of course you can see by the horses we train, you know, it does take a long time to put this training in place, and obviously, you know, we'll start working with Toby, and you know, his diary entries are up there, and with a bit of luck we'll be able to make, you know, video snippets of him as well, and hopefully, you know, not too far down the line, but far down the line enough for him and you, he'll return to you a more mature, more balanced, more settled horse that will be happy to go out into the New Forest and will know what his job is. Every horse has to know what their job is, and it's our job to show them in the best and most harmonious and least dominating but leaderful way what that job is. And so, you know, thanks for talking to me, Teresa, and outlining Toby's history and the things that you've gone through with him. And here's to, you know, he's in big school now, and let's see how he progresses.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it.